Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
BRION right here, but it looks pretty smooth to me as that is Akali locked in. Rascal back to an old favorite, looking to try and punish Sword top lane.
So that lane in isolation is fine, but Gideon also pathing the same way to ensure safety as Umti.
Yeah, is a bit of a bait. Is Arya going to have to walk over a ward here? Let's see whether Umti makes his way in. Not going to find the stun, but Sword is here, roaming down from the top lane, and there's first blood. Angry Bee comes out.
If this works, it's big, but I think Delight and Hannah, they got a sense.
Yeah, in goes Life, but Hannah, the quick fingers on that net. Absolutely amazing stuff. Flashing out of the way as well, so not going to be able to find too much here as Life's in trouble. Peacemaker, and the last tick is enough as the Ignite comes through from Delight. It's all coming up Fredit BRION right now, and KT's really going to have to get themselves together to figure this one out. Honey Fruit going to be eaten here by Hannah. And there it is, the first Drake to go down. Next one will be an Ocean, and then we'll see.
Drake, and I'm pretty sure if Aiming and Live go for a back here as...
Angry Bee, there it is.
Nice.
That's my boy. Feeling super great about it. As
what a surprise, right?
Yeah. I feel like sometimes Gumayusi and Carrier do something, that doesn't mean you should do it.
These are trained steps to be made for Fredit BRION, but this is the type of game where if they play it out carefully, very nice, they will just win with the lead that they have. As I
love it every time, every time.
But then secondly, this is Fredit BRION, and if there's something they do, they're methodical.
Umti gets that control ward into the brush, and Rascal is thwarted from his attempted flank. That is a lot of damage onto Gideon as the flash immediately from Umti. Steadfast Presence comes down, Sword in a good spot to try and keep the rest of the team alive. Yeah, that Chaos Storm does not bother Lava one bit, but Rascal is going to be able to pick up the kill onto the Poppy. Gideon also slinking out of there, and Sword finds himself with nowhere to go. Man, that could have been cleaner, but KT walk away with 2 kills.
Gonna feel really good about that one, and that is important. It's Rascal really who does the heavy lifting. Much they were spread apart by the combined efforts of Rascal and Arya. We'll get the turret here, but not getting the point in the mountains.
Now as Rascal might just get face checked. Delight is going to be his target. There's the backflip, and there's the execution. The heal comes through, tanks up the Super Mega Death Rocket, does Hannah, and Rascal still wants it. Last auto going to come in as there is the tether, and Delight. I don't think that Rascal quite has enough damage as this tank Akali, and Hannah is going to be able to pick up the kill. Man, oh, that's potentially a tilter here as the Abyssal Voyage will allow Life to get himself out of the way. Aiming, not quite going to get stunned against the wall, but Life now able to devour or regurgitate, aiming over the wall, and Life will sacrifice himself for the good of his AD carry, and that is 2 kills in challenge for Rascal's flank.
And unfortunately, game-winning play. If Rascal finds a kill there on the light and makes it out, they have an extra man going into the second Mountain Drake. We might be on a different timeline here, but instead it's going to be 3 Drakes for Fredit BRION. Soul Point now available for them. That's going to help a lot of their issues.
Yeah.
Teleport coming through, though.
We're looking to try and challenge KT, also understanding that they really do need to salvage this play, or maybe Rascal realizing that there's so much on his shoulders this time around. Gideon going to get into the pit, though. This time he has Smite. As Arya looks to try and get away from Sword. That is going to be the Drake take-in after a brilliant kick. Gideon setting that one up very nicely. The rest of Fredit BRION, one of them going to be tanking that Super Mega Death Rocket, is now Delight having to deal with this Lee Sin. He makes it towards the back line, but he is still going to be taken down. As now Sword is being frustrating. Arya is going to get taken out. That's 2 kills for the Tank Rise as Lava's looking for his 3rd. Imagine if Tank Rise got a pentakill, it would be ridiculous, but it's not going to happen as Rascal's going to go into the Shroud now, looking to try and fight this one out against Hannah. I think he still wins it, but he's going to fall down in the end. A triple kill for the Rise, and Fredit BRION will answer back.
Not sure why Fredit BRION chose here on Fredit BRION's side.
They have more tanks than they should have.
Yes. I think Void Step value would have been great as Sword.
Yeah, we're going to try and kill the Gragas. He was thinking about flashing. Does do it in the end, as now Rascal is here. This is just Sword buying time, though. He's still not dead, as the Baron, Super Mega Death Rocket, glides by gracefully. Like, congratulations. Now the Realm Warp's there. Sword is still alive! The body slammed interrupt the backflip. Now the 5-point strike. He's got a... Oh, man. It doesn't matter that he dies. But the Baron was over a very long time ago. Like, that's for the actual soul point.
Yes.
Fredit BRION will then get the next Drake, though, right?
Maybe. I still think that if KT at any point get the mountain taken from them, I think they're in deep trouble. This would have been a great moment for Rascal to maybe go for an Abyssal Mask, right? You're really reliant. There's an insane amount of MR on the enemy team.
Now we've got double Shadow Flames. Now Sword looking for this backline. There's the ulti. Arya left on his own. It's a good devour, but unfortunately the cask is going to bring him back as well. Aiming taken down. Delight may fall. Gideon gets into the backline as Umpty finds the stun. The Lee Sin trying to get himself out of there and does so with the safeguard. But this inner turret, it can't get itself out. It's stationary, everyone, as Fredit BRION now move this one lone siege minion towards his...
Kench being able to save Arya from a sure demise. And now we are looking at soul point for Fredit.
Even the Mountain Rift makes it a little bit rough for Gideon to get over here. A lot of checking being done by Fredit BRION as there's the Demacian Justice, but over the wall goes Rascal. Gideon dives into the pit as well, steals away the Baron. And that was a bit of a whoopsie yet again for Fredit BRION. A big old cask is there, though, as now Arya on the wrong side of this fight. Lava tanking for absolute days, but he does no damage. Sword's been in here for about 4 million years, and now Henna has to go golden. In goes life as there's the flash. But unfortunately for Humpty, he has no health when he gets in there. Here's the Realm Warp, and goodbye Lava. He burns to death. And now Delight's going to have to get out of there. Unfortunately, Fredit BRION, no damage. This exact moment is now Fredit BRION are closing in. They haven't taken the Drake just yet. That's a great ulti this time, but Gideon's still here. If he's got a smite button, it's likely he can get that steal done as Umpty going to push him into a wall that he gets over, but that is going to mean that the Drake goes over to Fredit BRION. Mountain Soul is there now, but they burst through the rise. Not so tanky now. As the Buckler not going to be able to take down Rascal. It's another kill. Henna is dead. There is no damage left for Fredit BRION. Aiming's got a double so far, and you best believe he's getting excited. They'll take down this outer turret in the mid lane, and maybe this is just game over as Umpty gives them the thumbs up. Oh man, Sword trying to hold this minion wave, and that it might be able to slow things down, but there are a couple of minions there. They can happily tank as well.
The game's going to be incredibly hard.
Henna,
get a pick.
He does so much damage. As here's the ulti, not going to find too much other than some minions there, as now Aiming's going to get stunned up. Everfrost is good. Cask is going to push the Jinx all the way out of the fight, but they wanted to kill her. They don't want to get her out of here, and Aiming's now moving back. Gideon's going to get taken down, though, as now Life dives into the backline, but it's not exactly where he wants to be. It's Rascal that needs to get on top of Henna, but Henna has full health. Can Rascal do it? No, he gets booped against the wall. And that ain't going to do it for you, Life. Trying to walk this one out, and they have lost Sword. They still have tanks aplenty. It's just Henna. He's the only one you need to look out for. We're doing another Baron, though, Chronicler. I'm frightened.
This time around, though, there's no smite. Gideon is not alive. Aiming might fire an ultimate, and at this point in the game, he does an insane amount of damage. I think that's too early.
It is.
It will be. And that should be Baron. KT, you got to go now.
Yeah, it's starting to go down, and KT need to just get themselves into a position where they can win a fight. The Baron is... Oh my god! Hoi, hoi, hoi.
Oh my god, imagine losing game there. Lava. Lava.
Gravity field goes down. He doesn't take damage. Don't worry about it, Chronicler. It's fine. Just look at Henna's health bar, see whether he stays alive. As in goes Rascal, manages to pop the Karma. As KT taking so much damage here on the backline. Arya is going to devour the Victor, but he's now going to fall. Aiming still alive, though. So important that he gets the damage down as Gideon looks for Lava now as well. Umpty over the wall, and the rest of KT now looking to see if they can go back and grab this Elder. There are still 3 members alive on the side of Fredit BRION, but none of them do damage. Apart from the Void Staff, I guess, that Lava has picked up for himself.
Fredit BRION, stop leaving Henna alone! You need him so badly!
They didn't. Do you know what Rascal did? He just killed the bodyguard first. That was his plan.
That's not the only bodyguard. Why is there not a squadron of bodyguards for this man?
Oh, I don't know.
There's 3 tanks.
Well, Lava now having to deal with Rascal himself.
Umpty's coming.
Yep, they've kept the Elder leashed as well as Rascal's buying so much time. And if he dies, it's absolutely fine. Umpty not going to be able to get into the pit. The blast cone was there. Well, I guess they just killed Henna for
Henna's
free.
alone. And I got a credit. Oh, no.
Oh, dear. Well, here's some revenge for you as we've got a lot of teleports all over the place. This is one of the most mobile champions in the game in the Akali, as Lava now looking for his opportunity. Gideon going to just try and kick him away. As, yeah, I mean, also the rest of KT are in Fredit BRION's base.
The Baron recalls. They didn't go through.
Yep, Henna, can Gideon actually get there to stop him from coming back? And the answer is absolutely yes. Gideon should be dead. Aiming's here, though. These Nexus turrets will not last very long at all. The Chaos Storm goes down. The first turret is dead. The Dragon is so angry. The backs have not come in. It's a double kill already for Aiming. And he just needs to get to work on this Nexus. It is way too easy. Life didn't need to gobble him up, but the Nexus goes down. And KT win the... I mean, I